is that my topic might be not interesting for the audience. Yeah, I have still. Thank you, Akmaral, for your speech. And Akmaral's speech was a good example what Dana introduced us about public speaking. So it was good introduction with asking some questions to you, what grabbed our attention. It was body with points about different strategies of our brain and how we should speak to him, how we should manage to work with our brain. And it was conclusion also calling to make a brain to be our ally. It is how I understood. And I think the content was really good structured, it was clear, and it was informative. About delivery, I would say that Akmaral is so like charmant and very soft person, and her style is also very charmant and friendly and open, and she didn't use like different vocal variety. Akmaral might work on it, but anyway, with her speaking manner, she grabbed our attention throughout her speech. And her body language is very appropriate. Akmaral used the space, and she is very confident as a speaker. And as I mentioned, what Akmaral made work on is vocal variety. I think that Akmaral could use more power, more emotions to be more bright speaker as you are. And what I learned and what was conclusion for me from this speech is that of course our brain may be dubious, but it can protect us, it can be like a burden, but knowing all this strategy, we can good communicate with him and it can help us. And I would say at finishing my speech that Toastmasters is getting another rising star in public speaking, and it is Akmaral. Thank you.
So today our next evaluator is Amir. So when I asked Amir what his public fear was, he said,
Hello everybody, my name is Amir. I evaluated in Liza. It was Icebreaker Yes project. Wow. I had dubious before the meeting, just today Santosh have to be in Liza evaluator. She asked me that I will replace Santosh. This was for me big honor because I evaluated one most of experienced evaluator, especially she's from United States, whereas English was learned about. Thank you, Liza, for your speech. It was interesting about influencer and persuasive. I didn't know about influencer, more information. Sometimes they were right for me like influencer. Just they thought maybe on useful information about your speech. I suppose you can improve. Maybe you can use this stage goodly than now, because and about structure sometimes seems not clear, because this was icebreaker. You have to be about your family, more information, and about you maybe, and about body languages, eye contact, and others was excellent. I have no comments. Thank you.
thank you, Amir. Your amazing evaluation is to be a speech evaluator. So he is going to overcome his fear
dubious in being a speech evaluator. But anyway, so Samal, I was really delighted. It was with your speech, and I really looked on the anger from a different side. So anger can be good, and you had a very, introduction was good, and let me use those tips that Dana today just told us. So introduction was good in terms of question to the audience, and it was engaging with humor. It was quite funny, and I think you succeeded in terms of delivering the purpose of your speech, because the project was named Writing a Speech with a Purpose. So the anger, so how to myself, I was really found it useful just to look at it from a different view. So actually, when the speech was well organized, and it was useful in terms of how to be delivered, and you told your personal story in terms of how in personal experience. And to tell me the personal story, let me just, sorry for repeating Nurbol's speech, but it's quite important and quite an interesting tool, because the people are unique. Every person is unique. Every person is living his own life, his or her own life, and can share the experience that he or she is experiencing. So you had the thing that I would recommend to improve is eye contact. Look on the people. So I would recommend to choose several people that are familiar with you, just when you feel comfortable with, just in different sides of the audience, just not on the who sits close, and then to make a movements. I'm not moving, so just use the stage because there's plenty of space, and to capture the audience as well. So, and then it was the theme was anger. Why not to show the anger? Why not to show how your emotions in the anger? Yes, pity that your husband is not here. It would be easier to show the anger of him. So that would be a really thing. So that's the point to improve. And then this internal vocal variety. And it was a very nice examples, like a communication to problem solving, personal growth. Anger could be really useful too. And I will just make myself really notes. I will keep it. Thank you.
So our last but not least important evaluator tonight is Aituar. So when I asked Aituar the same question, he said that his biggest fear is forgetting words. Let's wish luck to Aituar, and welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we witnessed one speech from Nurbol. It actually felt like a continuation of today's workshop. Dana was talking about how to organize the speech, and Nurbol was talking about who could tell what was Nurbol talking about. Storytelling, and how it can be entertained, or how to entertain the audience. So first of all, what I really liked about Nurbol's speech is that how he was very comfortable at the stage. So he was talking about the example of storytelling, he was walking around the stage, and also for me was noticeable the way he used his voice. So for example, one time I remember when he was talking about feelings, and then he kind of made maybe a more stronger note. Then also when he, using his body language, he started, as I remember, he started how to slay a dragon, all that stuff. For me it was very memorable, so thank you so much, Nurbol. And also one thing that Nurbol was asking to point out is how he was doing with his eye contact and his filler sounds. And I noticed that when there was time for some filler sounds, he actually was making pauses. So which is a really nice way for any speaker when you don't know what to say, it's better to pause and then continue your phrase. And Nurbol did wonderfully. And one thing I would say maybe to as a room for improvement in your next speeches would be you did really nice slides. However, I felt maybe it could also use a bit of maybe font enlargement, maybe some design change, especially just because of comparison with Samal, her style of presentation was just amazing. Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
And Nurbol was like minimalistic, which is also nice. But maybe just for the future, you could also take a look. But the content in your presentation was great. And Nurbol is actually a very experienced speaker. He has been Toastmasters for so many years. I'm really happy that you're continuing your journey, and wish you luck in your next speeches. Thank you.
Now we can actually vote for the best evaluator. Please take your time.